You folded up your sweater, but left it in my chair. Now every little silence feels heavier than air. The coffee still gets colder on your side every day, and I keep hearing echoes of things we didn't say. The window stays half open, like maybe you'll come through. I tell myself it's nothing, but every road feels you. The clock keeps moving forward, but I'm standing in one place, trying not to remember the shape of your face. And I know I should let go. Everybody tells me so, but every night your shadow finds me so low. Don't leave the lamp on for me. If you're never coming back, don't leave your ghost beside me, walking every track. Don't leave me chasing moments that disappear too soon. If goodbye was what you wanted, don't leave me with the moon. I drove past our old corner, didn't mean to stay, but somehow all the street lights pulled my thoughts your way. The city kept on moving like nothing ever changed. Funny how one goodbye can rearrange. And I tried to meet some people, tried to laugh again, but every conversation ends where you've been. So I keep writing songs now, the tune. I'll carry what we once were, but I won't stop too soon. Leave the lamp off now. I'm going home. I stopped opening the window after you moved away. Funny how the air got heavier without a word to say. Your old lighters in the drawer still, though neither of us smoked. Guess some things stay behind us long after they are broke. The couch still leans toward your side, like it remembers a wait. And every night around 11 feels 5 minutes too late. I don't count the days anymore, don't mark them on the wall. But sometimes missing somebody still catches when I fall. And I don't ask what changed your mind. Some roads split without a sign when the ashtray stayed full. And the smoke never came. took a different highway. Didn't think about the turn. Maybe hearts don't need replacing. Maybe they just learn how to sit inside the silence without filling every space. How to carry old affection without needing its place. No grand forgiveness, no final line. Just waking up and feeling fine. When the ashtray stayed full and the night stayed still, I stopped waiting for the thunder and listened to my will. When the ashtray stayed full, I finally understood. Some people leave your story, and the story still stays good. If I see you years from now, I won't ask where you've been. We'll smile like old musicians who once knew the same hymn. When the ashtray stayed full and nothing burned away, I learned not every ending needs something left to say. When the ashtray stayed full, I looked around and knew this room was always mine. I just shared it once with you. No smoke tonight, just one light. I stopped opening the window after you moved away. Funny how the air got heavier without a word to say. I stopped opening the window after you moved away. Funny how the air got heavier without a word to say. Your old lighters in the drawer still, though neither of us smoked. Guess some used to be around midnight. That's when your memory came, turning every quiet minute into saying your name. I kept the curtains half open, left the hallway light low, like somehow broken endings didn't know where echo. I had conversations with silence, like silence knew the truth. Asked it where love disappears to. Asked it where it leaves you. But silence never answered. It just stayed in the room while the clock kept moving slowly under pale blue moon. And somewhere between the long dark hours, your voice got softer. And then my thoughts, midnight doesn't call anymore, doesn't knock my door, doesn't pull me backward like it did before. Midnight doesn't call anymore. The shadow lost its sound, and for the first time lately, I don't mind what I found. I found an old recording, you laughing in the car. Didn't turn it off this time, didn't leave it where you are. I listened till the end and then let the moment pass. Funny how old heartaches can finally become the past. Now I walk a little slower, not because I'm worn, but because I learned the evening can feel different from before. And every empty window doesn't ask for your face. Some spaces become peaceful when you stop filling the place. No big goodbye, no final scene, just one day waking, feeling clean. Midnight doesn't call anymore, doesn't pull me down. I still know every memory without you. Midnight moved on, and I did too. Used to be around midnight, that's when your memory came, turning every quiet minute into saying your name. I kept the curtains half open, left the hallway light low, like somehow broken endings didn't know where to go. Conversations with silence, like silence. Half past midnight again, and the room feels halfway yours. Not enough to keep me waiting, not enough to close the doors. Your shadow left the furniture, your laugh left little signs. Now every quiet evening feels borrowed from old times. I still make too much coffee, still leave one lamp awake, still catch myself believing some habits never break. But somewhere in the repetition, something changed inside. The ache don't hit as heavy as it used to every night. And I stopped asking where love goes, 'cause some things end without anybody knowing. I'm living at half past goodbye, not fully gone, not holding on. Somewhere in between the lines, where old songs belong. Half past goodbye, where the memories stay. But don't ask me to follow them back into yesterday. I walked by our old corner, didn't slow my pace this time. Saw our reflections disappear into somebody else's life. And strangely I felt thankful for what we used to be. Not every love to last, to leave you free. I opened all the windows, let the evening move around, watch the dust and quiet settle softly to the ground. Maybe healing isn't fixing, maybe it's this instead. Learning not every empty place needs filling in your head. No final answer, no perfect end, just becoming someone again. I'm living in half-past goodbye, and tonight feels lighter now. Your memory still visits me, but doesn't stay somehow. Half-past goodbye, and I think I understand. You can miss somebody deeply and still let go their hand. If I hear your voice tomorrow, I'll smile and let it pass, 'cause what we were was beautiful, and beautiful things don't always last. I'm leaving half-past goodbye, stepping into something new, keeping all the gentle parts and leaving out the blue. No more half-past goodbye, and no more waiting in the dark. Some endings leave a silence, some endings leave a spark. Past goodbye, into morning. Oh yeah, I left the porch light burning 3 nights after you left, like somehow hope was stronger than what we never said. Your footsteps disappeared now, but I still hear the floor, like every little heartbeat keeps expecting something more. There's a crack inside the window that wasn't there before. Funny what keeps breaking when nobody keeps score. And every passing past the old bridge where we used to stay too long, talking like tomorrow could never go wrong. Now the river keeps on moving like it always knew. Some things don't belong forever, even when they feel true. So I came back to my apartment, opened every blind, sat there with my old guitar and let it speak my mind. No grand revelations, no miracle in view. Just learning empty places can make room for something new. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it arrives without a sound. I'm still waiting for the rain, but clouds don't always come. Sometimes you keep walking till the hurting comes undone. Still waiting for the rain, but I can finally see, baby, I don't need the weather to set me free. You were never all my story, just a chapter in disguise. And even broken evenings eventually meet sunrise. I'm not waiting for the rain, I'm not waiting for the rain. I'm opening the door, letting all the silence stay silent anymore. No more waiting for the rain. No more waiting, no more asking why. I'll keep your name inside the music and leave the rest behind. Rain never came, but morning did. Still leave the radio playing like it might bring you back. Same old songs we used to borrow, now they fade into black. Your cup is still beside me, though the coffee turned cold. Funny how a room feels bigger when nobody holds. Don't asked where you're going. Don't ask who you found. But every time the evening settles, I still hear your sound. And every street I walk these days feels quieter somehow, like the city lost its heartbeat the moment you checked out. I keep telling myself tomorrow gets easier, but every sunset says you're still here. One more empty night, one more song too slow, one more shadow in the hallway that I already know. One more empty night, trying not to call, but your name keeps finding me through every wall. The neighbors close their curtains and the lights all disappear, but somehow in the silence you become more clear. I remember little moments, not the grand goodbye, the way you laughed in kitchens, the way you looked outside, and maybe that's the hardest, not the leaving part. It's learning life keeps moving with half a heart. So I sit here with my old guitar, playing something blue, trying to make a melody strong enough for two. Maybe love don't really end, maybe it just changes shape and stays somewhere we can't escape. One more empty night, one more slow goodbye, one more conversation with the stars outside. One more empty night, but I won't stay forever. Even broken hearts someday learn to pull together. Oh, I stopped counting mistakes, stopped asking who's to blame. Some things leave quietly, but never leave the same. And if your memory finds me when midnight turns to dawn, I'll nod and let it pass me, then keep moving on. One more empty night before I let you go. One more song to carry everything I know. One more empty night, but one more empty night. Then I'll close the door. You can stay inside the music, but not inside me anymore. No more empty nights. No. still leave the radio playing, like it might bring you back. Same old songs we used to borrow, now they fade into black. Your cup is still beside me, though the coffee turned cold. Funny how a room feels bigger when nobody holds. I don't ask where you go, I don't ask who you found, but every time the evening settles, I still hear your sound. And every street I walk these days feels quieter somehow, like the city lost its heartbeat. There's a street light on my window, paint and gold across the floor. Same place it used to reach us, back when you were here before. Now the room feels twice as quiet, and the nights run twice as long. Funny how a place remembers, even when somebody's gone. I still leave the record spinning till the needle fades away. Like maybe if the music lingers, you'll have something left to say. But the silence keeps its distance, never answers anymore. Only shadows crossing slowly from the ceiling to the door. And every evening comes and goes like it knows what I don't know. Street light on my window, tell me where to look, 'cause every page I turn these days feels like an unfinished book. Street light on my window, stay a little while till I remember how to sleep without your smile. I found your old blue sweater hidden under winter clothes, held it for a second longer, then finally let it go. Not because the feeling vanished, not because I changed, just because some kinds of love don't need to remain. And the city kept on breathing, cars rolled through the rain. Nobody knew my whole world had learned another name. But maybe that's the lesson the quiet leaves behind. Life keeps moving forward, even if the heart takes time. No sudden sunrise, no miracle view, just softer nights without you. Street light on my window, you don't hurt the same. Your glow still finds the corners, but not the old pain. Street light on my window, now I finally see. I wasn't waiting for your footsteps, I was waiting for me. If your memory visits, I'll offer it a seat. Then let it leave whenever it feels complete. Street light on my window, you're fading with the dawn. And somehow all this empty space feels easier to walk on. Street light on my window, thank you for the view. You showed me every lonely night eventually turns new. Street light fades, morning stays. There's still a chair across from me. I never moved away, not because I'm hoping you'll come back someday. It just became familiar, like pictures on the wall. Funny how the smallest things can hold the most of all. Your cup is gone, your keys are gone, your voice don't live here now. But habits don't surrender just because they know how. So every night at dinner time, I look up without thought and realize all over again, some things can't be bought. I used to think love leaves at once, but it leaves slowly in little months. There's a chair across from me, in silence, sitting tonight I'll let it be. 'Cause empty doesn't always mean something's missing from me. I took your name out of my phone a week or two ago, not to erase the memory, just to finally know. If I could hear the evening without reaching for the past. Turns out healing isn't quick, but sometimes it can last. And I found one of your letters inside an old blue coat. I read it once, then folded it. Didn't need every note. Some words belong to yesterday, some songs belong tonight. Some hearts keep beating softer till they beat alright. No blame to carry, no debts unpaid, just quiet rooms and choices made. There's a chair across from me, but I don't fear the view. 'Cause missing what we once had doesn't mean I still need you. There's a chair across from me, and someday someone new might sit there with a smile instead of shades of blue. I thought moving on meant forgetting. Turns out I was wrong. You can keep the feeling and still keep moving on. There's a chair across from me, but tonight I pulled it near. Sat with all the memories and watched them disappear. There's a chair across from me, and for the first time I can see being left with empty space made room to find me. No one's sitting there, and that's alright. street outside keeps glowing, but this room stays the same. I still turn when the door moves, like somebody said your name. Your jacket's gone from the hallway, Your books are off the shelf, but somehow you're leaving. Never took itself. I tried sleeping with the window closed, tried changing little things, but memories don't ask permission. They arrive on broken wings. And every quiet evening feels longer than before, like time forgot to leave here after you walked out the door. And I keep saying it's alright now, but my heart still don't know how. You're the last light on the corner, after every bar shuts down. You're the sound inside the silence, when nobody's around. You're the last light on the corner, even when the night's moved on. And I keep standing underneath it long after you're gone. I took the long way home tonight, just to feel less still. Watch strangers laugh together while I fought the hill. Funny how the world keeps turning without asking who got left. And every little moving thing feels like another test. So I bought another notebook, filled 2 pages, maybe 3. Turns out every line I write still circles back to me. And somewhere in that writing I finally understood, missing what once held you doesn't mean it wasn't good. Maybe healing looks like this, not forgetting, just coexist. You're the last light on the corner, but I don't need to stay. Some nights are meant for grieving, some are meant to walk away. You're the last light on the corner, but tonight I cross the street, and for the first time in forever, my heartbeat sounded free. No anger in believing, no heroes in goodbye, just true people changing under different skies. And if your memory visits, I'll leave the door unlocked, but I won't build my whole life around a stop clock. with you. Last light fading out. The street outside keeps glowing, but this room stays the same. I still turn when the door moves, like somebody said your name. But your jacket's gone from the hallway, books are off the shelf, but somehow all you leave. Your side of the bed is colder now, but I still wake the same, half expecting your shadow, half expecting your name. The curtains move like old memories, slow against the light, and every little quiet thing turns louder in my mind. I walk past our old cafe, but I didn't go inside. Some places keep your footsteps, no matter how I try. And these hands still remember the way they held you near. Funny how love disappears, but leaves everything here. Maybe time keeps moving, maybe hearts move slow, maybe letting go means learning not to know. You're like smoke in the morning, gone before the day, but your shape still lingers in a thousand ways. Smoke in the morning, I reach but nothing stays. Still I stand here breathing. What drifted away? People tell me to keep going, like it's simple as a road, but nobody ever tells you how to lighten this load. So I keep these little rituals, open windows, old songs, trying to convince my heart that being alone ain't wrong. And I heard your favorite singer playing downtown tonight. For a second I imagined you were somewhere in sight, but the crowd kept moving forward, and I stayed where I stood, learning some endings happen even when love was good. I don't need another answer, don't need reasons anymore. Some doors close quietly without a war. You're like smoke in the morning, gone before the rain, but your memory returns like a familiar train. Smoke in the morning, smoke in the morning, drifting through my room, and every day gets brighter, but a little too soon. If I see you in another life, don't tell me where you've been. Just sit beside me quietly and let the song begin. Oh, you're like smoke in the morning, but I can finally see missing someone isn't losing who I used to be. Smoke in the morning, now the air feels new. I'll still sing what we were, but I won't wait for you. Smoke fades away. Your side of the bed is colder now, but I still wake the same. Half expecting your shadow, half expecting your name. Your side of the bed is colder now, but I still wake the same. Half expecting your shadow, half expecting your name. The curtains move like old memories, slow against the light, and every little quiet thing turns louder in my mind. I walk past our old cafe, but I didn't go inside. Some places keep your footsteps, no matter how